2024 Upper Deck Golf. Let's rip it. Welcome back to Chasing Parallels, Episode 2, a special Masters Tournament Week edition. 2 Upper Deck hobby boxes to open. Let's open up these boxes and pre-rip some packs. So while we're doing that, we have 24 packs per box, 8 cards. So we're gonna have quite a few out here on the table to go through and kind of open. So no silver packs, no black packs as you've seen in other products. There's your first one. Open. Straighten off that MVP deck area. We're gonna try and hopefully successfully. We're looking for clear cut or bust. That's a baked in these. Clear cut or nothing. Clear cut Tiger would be great. Autograph Tiger would be great. I've opened one of these prior. I've yet to see. If I did, got a Taylor Moore clear cut. But of course, like usual, when you're getting a really good parallel, it's never the big name golfer, so to speak. So nothing against the guy, but Tiger would have been that much better. And also chasing those Canadians. Got a few on tour. Adam Hanwin, Corey Connors. Just to name a few. So we're going to see might show up in here. Nick Taylor possibly as well. Alright, well, we start this process up. This is 150 card the base set from Upper Deck, and they're going to have the 50 Young Gun cards. Just like any other, just like hockey especially. They got the Young Gun parallels, they're staying true to their product. They got the previously mentioned the clear cut inserts. They're exclusive to the hobby boxes and packs, and they typically hit 1 in every 96 packs. So I guess, do the math here. Oh, we should, 50% roughly, 48, so we'll see. Other familiar inserts, you got the Upper Deck canvas, which I personally do really like those because they're printed on canvas-like material. So, yeah, if you're lucky enough, you can also hit a Young Gun on those, and those are definitely tracking on the higher side of the dollar value on eBay and places like that. No exclusives as well. You got the exclusives, the high gloss. They have the potential to be your low numbered and your insert hits, and they also have the dazzlers. Those are pretty good. They've got the blue. You should get a blue every hobby box in theory. You may luckily get a pink. Honor rolls in here. UD Gallery retro, which also puts back the golf cards actually onto a hockey base retro. There's also the scorecard superstars inserts, which the parallels actually take after the golf approach, with them being called Birdie, Eagle, Albatross, and the 1 of 1 is called the Ace. And then the other common inserts here, Defining Moments, Generation Next. What else would they have in here? National Heroes, Tour Time. All of these would appear at least once per hobby box. They also they'll get the gold versions. You can get the 1 of 1 printing plate in most of that stuff here. And then if you're very fortunate in the there's very rare, extremely rare inserts. Clear Cut Legends, out of 288 packs. The Clear Cut 2001 Retro hits 1 in every 1152. Diagrams of Dominance, which is 1 in every 4,000 packs. Then you're going to have the Cleared for Launch, same odds, 1 in every 4,000. Winning Touch, 1 in every 4,320. And then you got the brush strokes, which are really cool. They look like they're painted onto canvas. Very scarce. The 1 in every 4,850 packs. So we're fortunate enough to get one of those today. That's going to be pretty incredible. So yeah, I got about half of these here ripped. So we're going to get into these real quick here. All right. Let's take a start and see what we have today. All right, first up, here we go. Yeah, Matthew Fitzpatrick on the season highlights. Duffner, Horschel. Oh, there's our first insert. We have Kenyatta on the Japan National Heroes. David Duvall. Oh, there's your Canadian Corey Connors, as aforementioned. Tringali and season highlights. Skanda. Davis Riley, Vitelli, there's Damon. There's an insert. Michelle Wee on the defining moments. You get the Tiger base card. Zalatoris, Luke List. And Sue at the end there. You got Nick Hardy, Michael Block, Brandon Wu, Annika Stornstam. There's Anna Nordquist on the UD Gallery. You got Hudson Swafford on the season highlights. Tom Lehman, Lucas Herbert. Charlie Hoffman opened up the next pack. Lee Hodges, Adam Long. And our first Young Gun makes their appearance with Avery. We should see about 6 of those on average per hobby box. High on the season highlights. Shelby Base, Peters, and Justin Sue again for the second pack on the backside. The GT, Seamus Power, Bernard, the Gala. And we got our first Doc Redman on the honor roll. We got Nancy Lopez, Brandon Wu, and Patrick Rogers. And here we have Matthew Fitzpatrick, Brittany, Ryan Fox, Billy Horschel on the tour time insert, Weisberger, Danny Willett on the season highlights, Sargent, Aaron Wise. This week, of course, is Masters Week, so it's exciting times. A couple of days, they're teeing it off here in 24. You got Thigala on the season highlights, John Daly, Matt Kuchar, Tony Finau. You got our Taylor Gooch on the UD canvas insert. You got Billy Horschel, Lucas Gover, and Ryan Fox. You got Colin Marikawa, Seamus Power. You got Gooch again, Young Guns, Yannick Paul. We got the Tiger Woods season highlights insert. You got Daniel Kane. The Canadian Brooke Henderson makes an appearance. And Matt Kuchar on the backside. Looks like we're leading off with Doc Redman, Colin Morikawa, Hudson Swafford. You got Canadian Corey Connors on the season highlights. It looks like we might have a Dazzler underneath this one. It is a blue. And it is Avery on the blue Dazzler. Paula Kramer, Taylor Moore, Wesley Bryan. Once we get through the stack, kind of the pre-open, we're going to sleeve some of these up. So Chris DeMarco, Sasso, Pat Perez, and then we got Gary Player on the defining moments. Tiger again, Daniel Kane, there's Brooke Henderson, and Matt Kuchar. There's some very similar cards I find base that are lined up all in the same order. When you open the pack, you actually can almost predict what's going to come. Some of them are the same order. Victor Hovland, Danny Willett, Davis Riley, Telly, and on the honor roll, Billy Horschel. And Billy Horschel again on the season highlight. Lucas Glover and Ryan Fox on the season highlight. And Matthew Fitzpatrick, Brittany, Ryan Fox, and Curtis Luck on the UD gallery. And the UD is actually, holy, that is a, that is a clear cut. I don't know. I thought that was the UD gallery, but that is, yeah. Well, just 1 second here. And look at that. So, clear cut or bust? It looks like we're not busting. So I'm going to stop right there. I thought that was a UD gallery on it. But I'll take that, and I'll have to look back and see what the odds of that clear cut were. I thought there were one in every 96 maybe. So that's pretty good. So I knew we had a 50% chance. So we'll take him, and we're gonna center him into this on our MVP deck here and put him on the leaderboard. And hopefully you can still see him. Yeah, look at that. The Canadian flag showing through that beautiful clear cut on there. So that's exciting. I'm not going to lie to you. So that's really good. UD gallery. Let's see. Get DA points. Bennett. And Higo on the backside there. We're opening up this one with John Daly. And Matt Kuchar. Tony Finau. Young Gun, Canadian, Corey Connors. I was waiting for that one. We got Freddie Couples. There's Brooke Henderson, Gary Player, and Alex, not as good as my brother Matt Fitzpatrick. He's getting there. You beat him beat him overall. If you watch the Netflix, full swing series, he did beat him in the British Open, I know. But not in the bank account by your end. Hogard, Hammer, Hoffman, Hodges. Let's get one more H here. Hoffman again. Wow, retro. Let's see if we can get on a row. McNeely. Okay, he broke it. So I'll take that. Retro Charlie Hoffman. That's a nice hit. We got McNeely. We got Finau and Curtis Luck. And there's Taylor Moore, Michael Thompson, Victor Hovland, Young Gun, Cameron Champ, David Duval, Canadian Corey Connors, Trigali, and Charlotta. It's nice to see that they've incorporated the women into this set. That's good. Some very, very good players over there. Ithagala, Siwoo Kim, Olsen, and Canadian Adam Hadwin. So I think now we've almost hit the trifecta. Haven't seen Nick Taylor yet, but I'm sure he's on his way. Underneath, UD canvas of the aforementioned Matthew Fitzpatrick. And then we've Hudson Swafford, Tom Lehman, and Herbert on the back. We got Troy Merritt, Pira, Luke Donald, Zalatoris, and on the UD canvas, Jason Duffner, Paul Kramer, Taylor Moore, and Wesley Bryan. Start this one off with Billy Horschel, Hogard again, Sam Bennett, and a Young Gun of Shelton. You got Base Tiger, Zalatoris, List, and Sue. Brandon Wu, Sorstam, Matthew Fitzpatrick again, Jason Duffner, Tour Time, and live golfer Pat Perez, Victor Perez, Stacey Lewis, GT with the season highlights, lots of different base inserts, Adam Long, Nick Hardy, Michael Block. Oh, and look at this one, Adam Hadwin on the National Heroes. He shows up, oh, Canada in the background. And Alex Fitzpatrick, and there's Nick Taylor, chat. Just like that, we have them. So we've completed them. Other than a base Brooke Henderson, I think we've seen them all. Siwoo Kim and Julie Inkster. One more pack, and then we're going to sleeve up and top load a few of these and kind of fill that deck, and we'll see if the second back half could beat these. Just Thomas, James Power, Bernard Longer, Cole Hammer on the Generation Next. That is a great name for a golfer. We got Ashley, Shelby, Peters, and Justin Sue. We're going to pull some of this base out of here. Going to start sleeving these up. So yeah, I'm just looking back here. So yeah, it is one in every 96 packs for that clear cut. So man, if we hit 2, I'll tell you, we're doing well for the day. Haven't seen yet. Just looking down the list here and kind of going back over it. We had the one Blue Dazzler but you should hit every hobby. So then we should have one more on the way. And then we have, haven't seen a pink yet. Haven't seen a scoreboard superstars. What are we looking for here? A clear-cut legend, a clear-cut retro, winning touch, brushstrokes. I really want to see one of those cards. They haven't seen too many of those. And on the other ones, Generation X, Defining Moments, National Heroes, and the Tour Time, which we have one or two of those. I would love those in a printing plate. We have the UD gallery and the canvas covered off, so yeah, I think we have a little bit of work ahead of us on this video, but I'm going to finish sleeving these up, and then I'm going to open these packs, so stay tuned here. I'm just going to speed this up for you. Now we're back. Sorry about that. Cleaned up those inserts, and we're going to continue on for the second half of the, let's say it's the second hobby box. We got Horschel, Hogard, Sam Bennett, Troy Merritt. We got Bernhard Longer coming on the retro. Skanda, McNeely, and Finau. Annika Sorenstam, Matchy Fitzpatrick, Duffner, Young Gun, Alex Fitzpatrick, Hebert, Duval, Corey Connors, Tringali, Adam Lawn, Nick Hardy, Block, Brandon Wu, and on the UD canvas, Young Gun. That is a nice hit. With Max Homa, Justin Sue, Swafford, and Lehman. Nicole Hammer, Hoffman, Hodges. And we have Generation Next, Andrea Lee making an appearance. Haven't seen her yet. Higo, Ashley, Michelle Wee, and Thomas Peters. You got Mito, who went to Live, Luke Donald, Salatoris, and on the Weisberger on the National Heroes, you got Curtis Luck, Fitzpatrick again, Canadian Nick Taylor, and Siwoo Kim. Siwoo Kim and and almost every pack I find. This is interesting. Then Morikawa, Seamus Power, Taylor Gooch, Thagala, and on the honor roll, Cameron Champ, Brandon Wu, Patrick Rogers, Yannick Paul. Looking for that pink Dazzler. That's what I'm up for. We already got the clear cut, so we made the video anyways, a clear cut or bust. And, like I said before, we've won. Markawa, Swafford, Connors, and Defining Moments. Longer again. We're cleaning up with Bernard here. He make an appearance. Danny Willett, Sargent, Wise, Nancy Lopez. Davis Riley, Fratelli, Demon, Redmond, Ryan Fox on the UD canvas, Lucas Glover, Ryan Fox again, Weisberger. Come on. There's that clear-cut Tiger when we need it, hey? Or an auto would be great. Pat Perez, Hovland, Danny Willett, and Young Gun. Sasso. Daniel Keane, Henderson, Kuchar, and Horschel. Luke Donald, Ryder Cup captain, Salatoris, DeMarco, Sasso again, and then we got our blue Dazzler underneath with the Gala coming in on the blue Dazzler. Taylor Moore, Wesley Bryan, and the season highlight of Tiger Woods, which have been one of, 2 or 3 tournaments he played all of last year, so I don't know what that highlight was. Next time we'll stop and look. Sam Bennett, Troy Merritt, Mito, Tour Time, Lucas Glover. We got Salatoris, Luke List, Justin Sue, Paula Kramer. The base is definitely outweighing the inserts like usual, so that's good. We got Sasso, Perez, Hovland, Willett, and we have Danny Willett on the clear-cut acetate season highlights. So we've hit one in each box. That is fantastic. So there you go. We got the season highlights, and then we have the base clear-cut, a true clear-cut over there. GT, Stacey Lewis, and Perez rounded out. I'm going to sleeve that right away. We're going to get him up onto the right of the kind of on the leaderboard, so to speak, in golf. We're going to put him on the first page of the leaderboard here. He's definitely under par, so that's fantastic. We're going to grab him a stand. There you go. Side by side. And Danny Willett on a clear cut. All right, moving through. We're about halfway through the packs or so here. We got Taylor Moore, Michael Thompson, Victor Hovland. We got Hogard, Patrick Rogers on the UD Gallery. Alistair Patrick, DA points, Sam Bennett. So you can see the hits are usually about 4 from the back on these. So halfway through each pack. Kim in the front finally. Olsen, Canadian Adam Hadwin, and young gun Thomas Peters. Yeah, Paul, Freddie Couples, Brooke Henderson, Gary Player. Still have yet to get that Brooke Henderson base card. Would be great. Victor Hovland, Hogard, Hammer, and Matthew Fitzpatrick on the National Heroes. That is a very nice card. And Canadian Corey Connors with the season highlight, Tringali, Charlotta, and Maverick McNeely, which I believe is from Las Vegas, Nevada. It was a big thing when he came on the tour last year, I know. And Olsen, Canadian Adam Hadwin, Taylor Moore, Michael Thompson, and Stacey Lewis on the UD Gallery, Tom Lehman, Herbert, and David Duval. You got Bernhard Longer up front, Thagala, Siwoo Kim, Young Gun Vincent Norman, Shelby, Peters, Sue, Hudson Swafford. We got Ryder Cup captain Luke Donald leading off again, Zalatoris, DeMarco, Young Gun Nick Hardy. Feels a little matte compared to the other ones. Not as shiny. Fitzpatrick, Canadian Nick Taylor, Siwoo Kim, Julie Inkster on the backside. Matthew Fitzpatrick, we got Duffner, Billy Horschel, Hogard, and Luke List on the UD canvas. Stacey Lewis, Justin Thomas, Tiger Woods. Okay. Hogard again, Sam Bennett, Troy Merritt, Mito, Justin Sue on the UD canvas, Maverick McNeely, Finau, and Luck. We got Michael Block, Wu, Sorestam, Young Gun, Jupta, Nick Taylor, Siwoo Kim, Inkster, and Victor Perez. And Charlie Hoffman, Lee Hodges, Adam Long, Nick Hardy, and our hit is the Chris DeMarco, wearing his best interpretation of the Tiger Red on the UD canvas. And Finau, Luck, and Fitzpatrick. It's ironic because I believe they had a showdown. It must have been the Masters or what it was. Gooch, Thagala, Daly, Kuchar, and then we have Zalatoris on the honor roll. And Kuchar to finish, Horschel and Glover. Just going to shift this over because it's going to topple on me. All right. A lot of base out of here. So, Corey Connors, season highlights. Doing that facial hair. Morikawa, Seamus Power. And we got John Daly, the defining moments card. Wesley Bryan, Tiger Woods, Daniel Keane, Canadian Brooke Henderson again. Still no Brooke base. 3 packs away. Let's see if we can do it. Joel Damon, Doc Redman, Morikawa, Hudson Swafford. We have JT on the UD canvas. That's another nice one of those. Justin Sue, Kramer, Taylor Moore. There we go. Danny Willett, Riley Vitelli, Young Gun, The Gala makes an appearance. Justin Thomas, Tiger, Zalatoris, Luke List. Last pack before we start sleeving them up. DeMarco, Sasso, Perez. And our last hit of the day, we got Hovland. And look at that. Justin Thomas. Scorecard Superstar. And a nice chrome. That's great. We haven't seen one of those yet. That's exciting. Then we got Julie Inkster, Perez, and Stacey Lewis to finish us off there. Okay, we're going to start sleeving up these. We're going to start with that GT that we just pulled for our final hit of the pack. That's a really nice one there. And these canvas, it's been a load of a GT. Last 3 or 4 packs there, we kind of ran in a row. GT, we got John Daly. Start with J. Here we go. Bernhard Longer, back to back. Defining Moments Bernhard. We got Retro Bernhard. We got some decent Young Guns actually out of this box. The last one is a little bit of a stretch and we don't know who they are, but you know, means somebody to something. They got Upper Deck Gallery, Stacey Lewis, Patrick Rogers, Max Homa on the UD canvas. Those cards are nice. Like I said before in the opening, I really do enjoy the canvas cards. They just have a great feel to them. Kind of on a thicker card stock, remind me kind of older baseball cards. And yeah, they're pretty. I wonder, I bet you they're kind of like old baseball cards. If their corners got dinged, they would actually bend. They almost ripple bend when you impact them. They don't kind of, the newer ones just kind of rip or fray, but these would, if you hit them hard enough, the old ones used to like ripple in towards the card if you bent them hard enough. I'm sure some people know what I'm talking about when you accidentally did that. Putting them in your binder of sleeved sheets, so to speak, back in the day. So I'm just going to get all these finished up here, and then we'll just do a quick recap. Really enjoying these National Heroes ones as well. It was nice to put the Country Flair, and of course with the Ryder Cup and everything, President's Cup that goes on in golf. You know, they very much nationally represent your country. And cheering for Canada, we get the President's Cup, but we don't get any Ryder Cup, unfortunately, out of that. So the President's Cup I do enjoy because I do get some Canadians on there. And Mike Weir, fortunately, captained one that was in Quebec there the last time. So we got to kind of side, unfortunately, with the Europeans. You know, I do like some, but not all, like most. But and our Young Guns, we got Gala, Gupta, we got Nick Hardy, Vincent Norman, Thomas Peters, Sasso, and last but not least, Alex. It's Patrick. All right, well, here we go. Let's recap this. Quite a extensive hit side here. I'm actually going to put these two up on the deck, so we're not going to top load them yet. Let's see some time. All right, so a quick recap of 2 hobby boxes. So just out of, for reference, so there's your hits of your inserts. And then I'm going to show you guys, if I can get all of this over here to stand together. There's the base component of 2 hobby boxes. So quite a few. It's nice. Yeah. I guess the ratio is probably similar to other sets, but good enough. We got the inserts that we were after. So here we'll start off with Charlie Hoffman on the retro. And defining moments, Gary Player. Gives you a little history on the moment on the back. And the tour time, Billy Horschel. You got Norquist and Sue on the gallery. National Heroes. Honor roll, Billy Horschel, Doc Redman. We got Gooch on the UD canvas. We got Matthew Fitzpatrick on the UD canvas Young Guns, so that's a little different insert. And Duffner on the canvas as well. Cole Hammer on the Generation Next. The defining moment of Michelle Wee. Tour time with Pat Perez. Young Gun, Avery, Paul, Corey Connors, Champ, Shelton, Alex Fitzpatrick, Sasso, Peters, Norman, Hardy, Gupta, and Thigala. Sorry, let's put all those back together. And we got another little section here of the other boxes, honor roll. You got Cameron Champ, Zalteros. We got Weisberger on the National Heroes. We also got Matthew Fitzpatrick again on the National Heroes. Generation X, Andrea Lee. Lucas Gover on the Tour Time. UD Canvas of JT. UD Canvas Young Gun of Max Homa. We got UD Canvas of Ryan Fox, Luke List, Justin Sue, Krista Marco. UD Gallery of Patrick Rogers and Stacey Lewis. Bernhard makes an appearance back on the retro. He also showed up on the Defining Moments card. And Big John Daly. That's probably the ones, yes it is, in St. Andrews, when he infamously drew over that little house there. Now up to the leaderboard. Let's see who we had up top here today. And of course, we're going to lead her off. Adam Hadwin, National Heroes. That was a great card. And then we have Justin Thomas, a little rarer of an insert. Trying to get a little bit of a chrome on there. So it's also giving you one of his best rounds. Then we have Avery on the blue Dazzler. Try not to catch that light too much there for you. Got the Gala on that as well. And then we got our first one. We'll go with the Danny Willett. So we're going to get something in behind a reference here to see if we can. You should be able to see there through. So yeah, he comes on a clear cut. And same thing, a true clear cut. Curtis Luck on the number 5 base clear cut. So that's it. That was our quick summary of all of the hits in today's video. Well, that is the end of our video for 2024 Upper Deck Golf. All the packs have been ripped, so I would like to thank you for joining us here on Chasing Parallels. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button below if you haven't already. If you're returning, great to see you again. Keep a lookout on our eBay store for all the hits you've seen here today, including the MVP, which is a clear-cut Curtis Luck, close second Danny Willett. Just a quick reminder, in May we'll also be doing live card breaks, so watch our eBay store, watch our YouTube channel, and we'll catch you next time.